Whoa. Sorry. Almost lost you guys there before I even started. Okay, so happy Monday evening. Who else made it through the day alive today? Kids are all breathing. Kids are all fed, bathed, asleep. Maybe not happy, but at least they're asleep and alive. So, I am not a fan of doing live videos. I try to do them periodically, trying to do them more often, but honestly, it scares me to death because I'm not a fan of talking to people I don't know. Not that I don't know you, but I mean, I don't know most of you, or I do know most of you, and it scares me even more to share things with people I know as well. So I'm just going to dive right in. If you don't know me, I am Courtney. I'm a mom of 2. My husband travels quite a lot, so I live kind of the single mom life for the most part. I have 2 large labs that I love most days, and I think I already said this, 2 kids. Obviously, you see my posts, you know I have 2 kids that are wild and crazy, but I wanted to share a little bit about my story with you guys. So if you don't know it, some of you know it, if you don't know it already, before I was a health and fitness coach, before I was a mom, I was a golf professional. I played golf in high school. I played, hey Catherine, I played golf in college, and then after, I even actually took 2 years off in college to pursue my golf dreams, and then promised my dad I would finish college, so I went back to college to finish my degree. But I worked at a golf course, and I loved my job. I did not get paid very well. I did not get vacation. I did not get sick pay or benefits. I basically got nothing, was barely paid over minimum wage, but I loved my job. I loved serving the members. I loved teaching golf. I loved being on the golf course. I loved being outdoors. I loved everything about it. What I didn't love was the long hours. I would work from sometimes 5:30 a.m. till 10 p.m. if we had tournaments. I always gave. I always wanted to be the one there. I didn't want to miss out. I loved all the tournaments. I loved all the people, and I was there 24/7. I was there every weekend. I was there every holiday. If you guys are on, show me some love. Every once in a while, a name pops up, but honestly, I just see numbers up here, and it'll make me feel a little less uncomfortable if you guys could show me some love, some likes, some comments, anything to get it pumping. Maybe you don't want to let me know you're here because maybe you're just as frightened as I am. But anyways, I just saw a heart. I didn't see the face though. Anyways, I loved my job, but if you've heard me tell this story a couple different times, I didn't get vacations. So I had spent so much time a few years back saving up money and booking a trip for my boyfriend, now husband of the time, on a cruise. I wanted to go on a cruise so bad. I've still yet to go on a cruise. I paid for this whole thing myself, had it all booked, had the time approved off by my boss. It was for my husband's birthday, only for my boss to tell me about 3 weeks before the cruise that if I were to go, I would no longer have a job. So, I was young. I was only probably 21, 22, somewhere between then, and scared to death. So, of course, I did not go. We did not go. Neither of us went. My husband and I got in a huge fight. I lost out on, yay, thank you for the hearts, or the likes, the thumbs up. I lost a lot of money. I was past the point of getting my deposit back, and I lost all that money. Hey girl, ooh, I'm nervous if you can't tell. So I lost all that money. We did not get to go on the cruise. I've still yet to go on a cruise, and it was done. I was super upset. I continued to work this job, though. I loved my job. Even with the crappy, almost cursed, hopefully all your kids are asleep, but even with the crappy pay and the long hours, I loved my job. I didn't have a family at the time, so it was kind of, no reason not to be there. So, fast forward a couple years, we get married. I finished college, then we got married, then I got pregnant. I worked all through my pregnancy up until a couple weeks before she was born because I was working too hard. I was on my feet all day in the hot sun. Doctor told me to quit it out. Quit it out. That sounded weird. So I stopped. I stopped working. I was going to go back to work, but I didn't want to pay someone to watch my kid for me to not come out with anything in the end. It was basically I would have been going to work to pay someone to watch my kid, and that was it. Like, kind of what's the point of doing that? Why am I going to make, I don't know exactly the total numbers, but why am I going to make $300 to spend $300? Like, it was just, so my husband and I decided that I was going to stay home. So I stayed home. And that's literally what I did. I stayed home. I did not go anywhere for the first probably 6 months of my daughter's life. I was scared to death to step foot outside my door. So I just, kept going, stayed kind of introverted because nobody else seemed to be having the struggles I was having. Everyone else seemed to be loving motherhood. Nobody seemed to be struggling but me, and I thought something was wrong with me. Like, I seriously, oh, thank you for the love, Crystal. I seriously thought something was wrong with me. Like, I'm obviously doing this wrong, or I obviously shouldn't have become a mother yet because I'm just, everyone else is so hunky-dory. I can barely nurse my daughter. I can barely sleep. I could barely do anything, let alone, work on top of that. So, I tried a few different things. To work, I nannied, I helped working for my dad, I did all kinds of different things, I did odd jobs here and there, and finally somebody reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try this coaching thing out. So I was like, hey, you know what, I'm miserable, I gotta do something to try to change my life. So I dove right in and didn't look back. And honestly, like, it's changed everything about my life. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that there is first of all, there's no cookie cutter job or life or anything for people. I'm getting distracted right now because I don't know what to say. Hold on, my notes. Let me go over to my notes for a second. So I want to share with you guys, hey girl, how becoming a coach helped me become not only fit and healthy, but helped me have confidence, helped me get out of my shell, helped me to start going out of my house again. So it helped me. First of all, I committed to a program. I got healthy and fit. I got comfortable and confident in my own body, which then made me want to go outside more. It made me want to go on vacations with my husband again. It made me want to do all these things that I was doing before I had a child, but now as a new mom, I just didn't think I could do those things, It was like I now had this thing attached to me. That sounded really horrible. I now had this daughter, attached to me, and I couldn't just go and do things without her, So, I went from, working a full-time job with no benefits, no pay, having to cancel a fully paid-for trip and lose out on tons of money, to now this weekend, my husband and I are going to Vegas with no children. Normally, before coaching, we would have had to most likely have opted out on this trip because of being on a one-income family. It was kind of like we had to pick and choose the things that we attended and the things that we did, and we usually saved our money for family events, for weddings, or different family events we knew that were coming up. Like, I'm going to a wedding later this year. And so we would have had to pick and choose the things we wanted to do. And this time it was amazing because literally he was at work and he called me and was like, hey, this is what's going on. Like, what do you think? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's book it. Like, let's have, a fun time together. So not only that, originally it was going to be like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing. Now, we decided to take an extra day for ourselves. So now we're going out on Thursday. Not only that, though, I am able to spend the week beforehand pampering myself with a few things that these are things I could never afford before. So I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I'm getting my nails done. These are all, I don't say these things to brag. I say these things to let you guys know that, like, I went from being able to barely scrounge together money to go on a trip that I had to cancel to being able to book a trip without even thinking about it, and then being able to do multiple things before the trip. Uh-oh, my phone's gonna die. All because of coaching, okay? So we even got to upgrade our room, like, and it wasn't even a thing. It was like, oh, do you want to upgrade for $50 more? Normally it would have been like, oh no, like, I don't even know how we're barely paying for this hotel. Like, we're not gonna, we're not gonna upgrade, like, no way. And we would have stayed, like, at the Circus. Nothing wrong with that, but we get to stay at the MGM Grand, and, like, we have a suite with a freaking jacuzzi tub in it. Like, I don't even think I need to leave the room, honestly, guys. But, we as coaches have systems created so that it's duplicatable. We can all, if we put in the time, if we put in the hard work, I don't know why my hands are doing this. I think it's because nobody's commenting or liking or telling me they're there, so I'm just trying to get some, like, action. You know? I thought that was my kid. It wasn't. Anyways, so, oh, it's a train. Anyways, yay, thank you for the hearts. I lost my train of thought. So, my whole point is that, like, there is something out there for you. There's something more here. There's something, it may not be this. This may not be your thing, but honestly, guys, if you need help finding a way to pay for groceries, if you need help finding a way to stay home with your children, if you need help finding a way just to feel like you're part of something again, like, then this is for you. This is your sign. Like, this is your chance to jump in on something amazing. This is your chance to join an opportunity that can completely change your life around. If you can honestly say that a year from now you're going to be completely happy being in the exact same spot you're in right now, then that's awesome. That's great, guys. That is hooray for you. But I knew when the coach that reached out to me asked me that, and they said, hey, if you're in this exact same spot next year, are you going to be happy? And I was like, heck no. Like, I'm not even happy now. Like, if I'm in this same spot in a year, like, I don't even know, like, what would have happened. Like, I was super depressed just because I didn't realize how much my life was going to change and how much I wasn't. Yay, thank you for the like. Come on, guys, show me some loves and likes. I didn't realize how much my world was going to change upside down and how much, you know, I just didn't know it. So, guys, if you're looking for something more, you know, reach out to me, comment below, send me a message. Let's start changing your life like this. Yay, look at all those hearts. Let's start changing your life like this changed mine. Like, honestly, guys, like, I was not like this 2 years ago. I was not motivating and happy and, hey, I was, like, pretend happy, not motivating at all, probably constantly texting my husband telling him how I hated my life. And that's just the way it was. So, seriously, guys, if you need something more in your life, reach out to me. Reach out to any of us. Like, we're here for you. We're here to help you be happy, be motivated, find a purpose in life. So, oh, you're so sweet. Okay, so I don't know how to end these. It always gets super awkward when I'm going to end these. So I'm going to sign off with I love you guys. And the more you share this, the more you like this, the more you comment on it, not only the more it's going to drive me to do more videos, because videos scare me, but it's going to show more people. And by you sharing, commenting, or liking it, it may change someone else's lives. Maybe it's not for you. That's fine. I know it's not for everybody, and you're not going to hurt my feelings if it's not for you. You are going to hurt my feelings if you're going to stay content in a life that you hate. I don't want anyone to hate their lives. I want you guys to love your life, okay? I used to hate my life. I get it. I did. I hated it. Now, I wouldn't change it for a million years. I love it, and it's only going to get better from here, all right? So, I love you guys. Hope you're having a great Monday night, and I'm going to go now. Bye.